Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'd like to talk to you about my vision for education in 2013 and beyond using technology in education and what the success factors will be. I believe that our students should be creative, collaborative, communicative, global digital citizens with a purpose and a voice. That's my vision. Currently, students are online all the time: laptops, tablets, mobile phones, e-learning, social networking. This is all part and parcel of a teenager's life experience, and indeed for a lot of us adults as well. What do we currently know? At the moment, we do know that teachers are the biggest factor in improving student learning. ICTs in education are not new, they've been around for quite some time, and our lives are digitally textured. As I mentioned before, we are constantly using the internet for things like communication, paying bills, entertaining ourselves. Online consumption of digital media has also overtaken, or has possibly overtaken, traditional media like newspapers and magazines. Quite a few students have never even bought a magazine, let alone a book. Schools have a vital role and continue to have a vital role to play in children's lives. Despite the amazing advances in technology and the ability of distance education supported with ICTs, we will always need schools, because schools provide a face-to-face social environment very necessary for a child's growth and learning. So what's the way forward? We need to focus on ICTs supporting teaching, not teaching supporting ICTs. We need to make sure that there's creative use of ICTs, where students can go to places in the school where they can get in creative flow. They can see through the technology to what they want to create. Technology should not be a barrier to the creative process. It should be something that supports and creates even more creative energy. They should be able to collaborate with ICTs. We need to make sure they broaden their horizons beyond their peer group, beyond the classroom, and into the world, because we live in a global world now, and with ICTs and technologies, students can well and truly engage with that via that medium. Students also need to understand that when you communicate with ICTs, for example, online chat, whether you're talking face-to-face or you're texting, that the meanings that are communicated change, sometimes dependent on the technologies we use. This is very important for students to understand when they're forming their online and offline digital identities. There are measures, of course, for teachers. There's a National Professional Standards for Teachers, which is available at the National Professional Standards for Teachers website. Here you can see from the continuum of graduate to advanced the sort of ICT capabilities we expect teachers to have, including we have a national ICT proficiency levels for students as well. Here is mapped out on the ACARA site the sort of proficiency levels that students should be demonstrating throughout their secondary and primary school career. So what are the factors for success? Of course, we need less barriers to information so kids can actually get creative and access what they need. We need rich digitally textured classrooms so students can have at hand, ready to hand, technologies that they can use to create new and innovative ways of learning. We also need to make sure that students have an online voice and are engaged as global citizens in the world. We need to set high standards for creativity. We've always set high standards for literacy, numeracy, and now science. Why not for creativity too? We also need to make sure that we don't forget the human factors, the students, the teachers, and the families. They form a community within our schools, and we need to help these communities assist and grow by using ICTs. I really do hope that this overview has given you an understanding of what my vision is. I believe that if we work towards creating students who are creative, collaborative, communicative, global digital citizens with a purpose and a voice, the world will be a much better place. Thank you very much.